Well, first of all, I'm a musician, so that's my. If you ask me who I am, what kind of person I am, I'm definitely a musician. So I was 5 years old as I started to play piano because my parents had an upright piano at home, and they just noticed that I was trying to find some melody, by hearing just on the piano, and they decided to check my hearing, how good I hear, and the teacher said, "Oh, that's okay. It could be something for a piano lesson." And then I started to play piano, and that was something very exciting. I had a great teacher. I was studying with her for 13 years until I graduated to school, Nissen Special Music School in Moscow. That was 2003. And she managed, to create somehow a very special world of music for me. That it was, on one hand, it was very exciting because it was a world where everything was possible. You see that all colors, all feelings, everything could be expressed just by the music, and that was something what I really loved. And another thing is, I loved from the very beginning. I was six years old as I had my first public performance, little performance with two Tchaikovsky pieces. And I loved this feeling being on stage, sharing music with the people in the audience. And I was so excited about it that I wanted to repeat this. So that's how I think that was a very important moment in my life, genuinely, that I felt like I need to express myself through the music. Well, genuinely, of course, this award to win the Chopin competition is something very special. I feel still very happy and proud about this, and I think this feeling will never change, or will never go away in a way. Genuinely, for me, musicians somehow they don't have any gender on one hand, and also no nationality. So they are all. It's just about the human. Just about the personality which I hear which I admire, like Marta's, for instance. When I hear you playing, it's something really very, very special, and I think that everybody's genuinely, music is a kind of mirror. You feel how the personality is of the person who performs. So I think that's more more exciting for me to recognize the person who is sitting on stage and performing.
Okay, this competition changed your life?
Well, sure. The life got much more intense. That I travel a lot. I have many concerts all over the world, and this, of course, the competition itself opened. My award, the competition opened so many different doors to me in different places. So that I work with fantastic orchestras, with great conductors, and this is actually what I always dreamed about. So I feel very happy.
So this have a very big impact in your life to win this competition?
Definitely, but I would not say that it changed myself as a person. My life in a way changed, of course, because it got much more intense, as I said. It's so busy but very interesting life. But me as a person, especially what I hear from of course my family and my friends, that I feel the same actually as I did. So I think it's a good thing that I stay the way I am. In my performance,
Yeah.
Well, difficult. Well, there are of course some concerts where you feel like everything happens the way you want it to happen, and there are concerts where you feel another day, please. You see, that happens. But generally, of course, the music has it's how can I explain? It's everywhere, even when I don't play. Yes, some melodies or some bars sometimes are really in my head. So it's not like you see that I finish practicing. Right, that's it. Yes, so it's music is always playing in my my head. And of course, also I'm searching for inspiration in very different places. It can be nature, of course, which is always very inspiring. That I really can connect some music pieces with the landscape I see. So this can be very inspiring. Some can be a smell, which can be very inspiring.
Yeah.
Anything. So it's always a kind of searching for something. You see.
Mexico inspires you?
Definitely. As I mentioned already, I'm quite curious about genuinely the history, and it's my first time here in Mexico, and I read some interesting things about the history of Mexico, and I love this. Of course, the landscape of and the mountains around the Mexico City. It's something really, really very special. I would love to spend more time here, that I can really visit some places which I would love to see. But if it will not work this time, I will be glad to be back and to spend more time here.